Alright, yo, hello and welcome everybody. What is going on? So we're here today to do Made in Abyss Season 1, Episode 1 live reaction. Yeah, where did this just come from? I don't know. Like, usually I have a list that I'll probably leave like a picture of the list in the description down below. I have a list of what I'm going through, like of shows that are in order of what I'm gonna do next. But Made in Abyss, I just thought, you know what? I was obviously away for the last 3-4 weeks, and I thought, when I return, let me just do a shadow drop. Let me just do a whole series on one day, which I announced on Discord. I didn't say what series it was gonna be, but I announced on Discord that on the 7th of May there'd just be a random video out. Cause officially, I can't say officially yet, because that I have to wait until next week. But my summer technically starts now. Really next week, but it starts now. So I'm now finished with university, which means that being self-employed, it means that if everything is going well, I'll have a lot of time. If everything is not going well, I won't have a lot of time. So depending on obviously how the next 5, 6, 7 months are gonna go, there may either be a lot of videos or there may be no videos at all. It just really depends, as well on my laziness. But Made in Abyss, yeah, I honestly, it's one of the few times where I go into an anime not knowing anything at all, like not even the opening, because usually when I go into an anime, I know the opening already. I've listened to the opening. I've listened to, most of the time it's animens, the ishta, play the opening on the piano or other instruments. But with this one, I don't know anything. Like I go in without even knowing the opening. In case you can't tell, it is very hot. It's like 2 a.m. right now, very hot, which is why I'm sweating. But yeah, I go into this knowing pretty much nothing at all. So why did I do Made in Abyss? There's a lot of other animes that are, like I said, on the queue, which I'll leave an image of the queue in the description. But I might just write the whole queue out. But I thought Made in Abyss because back like a long time ago, I don't know whether you guys watched him. Back then he was called the Anime Whisperer. Now he's called Henmag. I mean, he doesn't really upload anymore. He's kind of gone now. Shame. But yeah, back in the day, I used to talk to the Anime Whisperer quite a lot, and I remember like him telling me, you should watch Made in Abyss. It's very good because the 2 animes that he did, one was One Piece, and the second one he did Made in Abyss while it was a seasonal, and it was like you should give Made in Abyss a try. It's very good. So since that's just really stuck in my mind, that's just what I've had in the back of my head, and I was like, what anime can I do to return, to basically say hi, I'm back? And I thought, you know what, let's actually do Made in Abyss. So here we are, Made in Abyss. Yeah, so most of you guys have already noticed this, but Amazon Drive has basically died. It just wasn't worth it, and it's gonna run out in a month anyway. So it's gonna expire in a month anyway, and then they won't have the unlimited option anymore. So I've been kind of phasing out Amazon Drive. So you're just gonna have to sync it, just the way it is now. This is Cerberus Subs who subbed this video. But yeah, besides that, let's just start, I guess. Let's just start, I guess. Alright, yo. So yeah, let me just make sure that I'm right at the beginning. Awesome. We're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Is that the art style? No, it's not. Rico. Things I don't even know what this is about. I don't even have like a broad thing. This art style reminds me so much of like something like Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross. Star Compass. Okay. Where did that just come from? The guy's looking at her like, what you doing? What you doing? Well, I can't even say sis, but what you doing? So is that how they traverse up and down the mountains and hills? More like an elevator than a gondola. This is a really beautiful art style. I straight away, very beautiful. The characters have this like almost chibi-like look, whereas the surrounding is just like this Ghibli, or like, you know, just like this art style of like a video game kind of look. Yep. Yep. You always gotta expect those. Okay. I do like the fact that they are like, yeah, they have this like chibi look to them, which just makes them. What the heck is that? Which just makes them a dragon? Split jaw. Taking his guts. You don't stand there. Drawing his attention. What now? What now? Run! Bruh! What? Yeah, you dead. You're dead. Run? Yeah, run. Absolutely. Run. That's a very good decision. Yeah, how are you gonna get out of there? You're at a height of what, 400 meters? Wanting to succeed to get to like the 600-meter range? Nowhere left to run. They just no. Because I just said it looked like the studio that did Ping Pong did this. What? What's this? Some sort of fire came out. Somebody shot like a fireball? Flamethrower? Elon Musk? Okay. Okay. Yeah, definitely fire. The question is who? Was that not? Nope. A cyborg. So he's the one that helped you out then. No, I think he's a cyborg. Or is he not? Yeah. Yeah. Figured. He's the one that saved you. No, he jumped down from somewhere and landed there. Good thing he's okay. After seeing the blood there, I thought maybe he's actually done for. Is that? Who's that? Is that like the leader? I thought for a second that was a witch or something. This really is quite a beautiful world. Has this very, what's the word here? Atmospheric and just, I don't know, just this very atmospheric look to it. Where it just looks very, very beautiful. The city of the Great Pit. Nothing to drink, that's rare. So we've got, well, 4 people at this point. Robo Boy. So they are children then? I thought it was just like a cheapified version, but no, they are actually children. Okay, far too many names. Shiggy, Nat, Rico, Roboy. I am. Diversion Tactic 101. Diversion Tactic, exactly. It works. Diversion Tactic 101. Flawless. Flawless victory. Just worked perfectly. That's a weird way to have a academy. Just look straight at her. Look straight at her. Alright. Alright. That's a weird way to have like the classroom just like go up instead of wide how it usually is. Because if you go up, the children fall, you're all screwed. You didn't. did. And then you were saved. Okay. $100 I thought it was 400. Okay. A white whistle. He's got a purple whistle. Interesting. But there are limits to things for a reason. You're all red whistles. Now the question is, how is he gonna feel? Like, what's he gonna say? What's he gonna do? So what? You decided to fry him? Experiment. This guy just wanted to sleep. Straight up, recharge his battery, sleep a little. What are you guys doing? You're frying him. That. Where am I? Yeah. No, no. You could. Yeah. You know what? She is a straight up fangirling. But, well, not exactly. That's a very... No. Dude. You used... What? What? He's gonna throw a blanket over him. Now, come on, he's gonna find out straight away. These guys just spailing. These guys are just leaving. Oh, cute. Cute. Yeah, let me in then. Doesn't matter. Come on, he's got to spot that. See all those wires? He's got to spot that. Is he gone? He's gone, isn't he? Yeah. Of course. Of course, he's gone. I wonder if there's any sort of deal with like the robot. Because right now they've been like making him avoid knowing about the robot at all. So I don't know whether that's like a history where like it's humans versus robots or whatever. Maybe not quite that deep. But it's like a special history that only like this upper people, the teachers and whatnot, and the directors and whatnot know. That's why they're trying to avoid making him find out about the robot. Robo boy. Ouch. Wow. Wow. Oh, she just stumbles in. Oh, if I was a robot, yeah. Yeah, she is in love. More admiration than love, but still. I don't know why, but he reminds me of like Mega Man. That would just make it even more suspicious if if she just disappears from a room like that. Reg. You're her pet now. You're her pet now, forever and ever. This music is great. Again, just a very beautiful scenery as well. Off. At first, I thought they weren't going up until they mentioned that. Until they mentioned that, I should have probably figured out by the name Abyss, but until they mentioned that 100 meters and whatnot going down. That's exactly what I just thought. That's exactly what I just thought. Either from the bottom or you went from the top. That is the best. Bioluska. Okay. Interesting. That's very, very fascinating. That's the first episode. That was very, very fascinating. I just, just a very simple concept of that is just very, very fascinating because if you think about it, right, uh, we as the human species, right, as of right now, obviously, I don't know if this changes in the future, but as of right now, 2018, we have explored space. Uh, we've sent drones out to space that have, that were just about to leave our solar system. Which is very, very impressive. Which took 30 years to just leave the solar system. It's just very, very impressive. We've went to believe it if you want to believe it or not. We've went to the moon, right? We've explored vast areas of space. We've learned a lot about space. But when it comes to our own oceans, there are still so many things that we don't know. So if you take this concept, if you apply our current concept of the oceans to, and then apply it to this show, we have not explored the abyss, the deepest points of this earth. A journey to what was it? Journey to Middle Earth. 20,000 miles under the sea. 20,000 leagues under the 20,000 miles under the sea. 20,000 miles. Let me just gonna pause it here just to see if there's no preview. Is that a preview? I don't even know. Is that a preview? I don't know. I don't think that is a preview. That's a map. Next episode. Okay. Just says what the title of the next episode is, which really doesn't tell me anything because by the time I watch the next episode, I've already forgotten what the title was. That's just the way it is. But yeah, I mean, very interesting concept so far. We've met some of the characters, Nat, Rico, Shiggy. Then obviously we've got Reg as well. Now Shiggy seems to be like what's the best way to put it? Shiggy seems to be the person that builds things. Because when the teacher came in, so all like the wires and whatnot, he was like, I never want to Shiggy's, works and whatnot. So to me, that's just straight away he's the dude that will build equipment, the child that will build equipment and whatnot. Nat seems, yeah. Nat and Rico almost seem like the two main characters. I feel like with Shiggy just like being the supporting cast. Well, including Reg, of course. Reg being one of the main characters. But overall, like a very interesting concept. A whole like that. It's kind of funny actually. I've got a book behind me that a manga that was recommended quite a while ago, which I picked up a while ago as well, but just hadn't had time yet because again I was just the last few months of university always stressful. But a manga I was planning on starting reading this week, which is The Summit of the Gods, which has to do with mountain climbing to the highest points of the earth, climbing Mount Everest. Now you have this, which is like the lowest points of the earth. Or should I say Earth or Off? Considering that's what the place is called, Off. But overall, very interesting content. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what's gonna happen in the next episode. Now, all of these episodes will be coming. Should I do all of the episodes on one day? Should I do like 5 or how many episodes are there? 12. Maybe I'll do 6 episodes on Monday, 6 episodes on Tuesday. Have it all, be spaced out over 2 days instead of just over 1 day. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm just quite interested right now because I originally thought when they started, and they were showing like the machinery going up and going down. It's more like an elevator really than a gondola. But when it was showing that, because the gondola is really to take it from a high point somewhere else to a low point somewhere else, whereas this one just like went up and down from what it looked like. But when they were at the beginning, I thought and then you see like the fire above the tree or whatever where Reg was. I thought, okay, did he come from the sky? I thought they were climbing up. I didn't think they were climbing down. I thought they were climbing up. I thought like the guy came from the top, the top of everything. But no, instead it's all the way down. Instead, it's just quite literally the abyss. They are going into the abyss. The search is to go into the abyss. So it makes sense if he actually comes from the abyss. Good thing that she was saying that. Well, I was thinking pretty much like, oh, he is gonna are you from the abyss? Most likely. Now they are all red whistles. They can go a range of, I think they said 100 meters. And she was like, at the beginning she was mentioning that I want to be able to go 600 meters down. If the hall and everything, if I bring that back, I'm gonna be able to go 600 meters down. Isn't the case. She's still a red whistle. They're all red whistles. The teacher, I think he had like a purple whistle, and the director, I didn't really catch what whistle she had, but yeah. In terms of potential for the story, let's start with something else. And in terms of just the music was very good. Like the opening, there wasn't much on the opening really. It was more so like just track with just Nat and Reg meeting Rico and all that. But in terms of just the story, sorry, the OST, that part plus obviously the ending right now was very, very atmospheric, which really really fits a show like this, like a very choral, singing and whatnot. The art style, it really does remind you, like if I knew where it was, I could grab it, but I can't see it. But if you look at artwork of artwork of something, right? The thing I was looking for right now was Xenoblade 2 artwork. That is somewhere up there. I don't know where exactly, but it really does look like artwork. Artwork from a video game. Reminds me a lot of Chrono Trigger. That's the first thing that came to mind. Chrono Trigger, the art style, just the Chrono Trigger, the cutscene. There wasn't cutscenes in the game. It was an NES game, but just the loading screens from Chrono Trigger. That's really what it reminded me of. One of my favorite games of all time. Potential of the show, I really can't tell where the show is going, because they are still they are 100 meters. They are basically fletchlings. They're babies, right? Let's be honestly, they're babies compared to everyone else, and nobody's explored the depths of the abyss. Now, is this just the first season? Are there going to be more seasons in future? If that's the case, okay. I could definitely see there being more than one season, if there's a time skip. Although with 12 episodes, you don't really think there would be a time skip, within 12 episodes, because that would be kind of extreme. But if there is, fair enough. Overall, though, we'll see how the story progresses. We'll see how the story moves forward, and I guess I'll see you guys for the next one. Until then, everyone, peace out and have a nice day.